Hello, Brian. How are you? Okay. Day 154, a rude awakening. You feel a hand on yours, gentle but reassuring. Sam, there with you as always. Their expression, understandably concerned, is somehow more affectionate than ever. Chris chimes in from beside them. Hi, Brian. My slime. Where did you learn to start saying that? See, Alex is fine. We missed the game for nothing. You and Chris still aren't on great terms, and it's hard to miss the tone of disdain in their voice. Why are they using there when it's a dude? Pretty sure it's a dude. I want to be petty, but I will be nice. The worry lines on Sam's forehead fade a bit. Lord knows you've both got enough to be anxious about without being. Wait, Lord knows you've both got enough to be anxious about without your health being thrown into the mix. With a final smile at them, you turn to the rest of your family. Just as you feel Susie's absence, you notice Charlie fidgeting, clearly trying not to look worried. Is that my son? As soon as you turn to look at him, you can see Charlie tense up. He's clearly battling hard to stay mad at you. You look expectantly at him, but he refuses to meet your gaze. Wait, why is he mad at me? Oh no, I don't remember. Charlie looks at you and grins, one of those infectious smiles that spreads around the room. It's always good to have him in your corner. Your smile fades as you notice your mother staring listlessly out the window. Despite all your best effort, she's not been doing well lately. It's okay, Mom, I have money now. Your mother starts, your call clearly shocking her out of her reverie. She turns to you and smiles, and you're grateful to see the increasingly rare recognition in her eyes. Yes, dear, of course. How are you feeling? You smile warmly and nod, but before you can respond, a doctor bustles in and ushers everyone out. She asks you, for what feels like the 100th time, how you're feeling. Surprisingly well, all things considered. Excellent. And there's no sign of any real damage, just a bit of shock to the old system. Pardon the pun, she smiles. Not that we'd recommend you do anything like that again, of course. After a couple days rest at home, you should feel right as rain. She turns to leave but stops at the door. Oh, and the private room and care. The doctor gestures to your room, which you now notice looks rather expensive. Has all been paid for by a Mr. Bozeman. He left those flowers and said not to worry and to take the rest of the week off. He'll see you Monday, apparently. My boss is actually nice? That's crazy. I have a boss who actually cares about me. Day 180, a burden to bear. You come home from a particularly late shift to find the kitchen light still on, which isn't normally a good sign. Everyone's usually in bed by now. Softly opening the kitchen door, you find Sam at the table. Bills and papers are strewn in front of them, as well as what looks to be their second pack of biscuits. They show you a strained smile as you take a seat next to them. Don't worry, I have money. Sam frowns and goes back to the bill they're holding. Hey, sweetheart, just looking at the numbers again. They look to the door to the pantry, now converted into your mother's bedroom. We've been doing our best, but I think Cassandra really needs a nurse to look after her now. Suddenly, the bills are all you can see. Fortunately, with the money that's been coming in and what we've been able to save, we've got more than enough to keep going. Sam smiles at you. I know things have been difficult, and the daily care won't be cheap, but she's your mother. We have to, really, don't we? Sure. I mean, I don't see any reason why not. Can't afford coffee. Okay, so now I am, like, average. The sword of Damocles sheathed, at least for the moment. You grab the papers and stuff them into a drawer. I don't know what the sword of Damocles is a reference to. It's such a relief to not have to worry about it anymore, or so you told Sam. Hours later, you're still awake, staring at the ceiling, thinking, how long will the money last? What if I ran out of money? What would happen then? What then? Day 201, a letter home. Sam's out with work tonight and Charlie's staying at a friend's. The house is yours. You order a takeaway, have a couple of drinks, and decide to relax in front of the TV. Not a great selection tonight, but surely something to watch. That pizza looks like mold. Like, it looks like cordyceps is growing on it. Does this choice matter? Homeless? Really? Would my job even allow me to work if I don't have a house? I mean, I'll just pick the first one. Yummers? No, not yummy. That looks like... actually just looks like a fungus colony. Humor's a bit hit and miss, but the joke about the kiln has you bent double in laughter. Wiping a tear from your eye, you spy something reflecting the light of the TV under the coffee table. Curious, you reach down and bring it out into the light, and as you pick it up, you remember the note Sam left for you. Hey, sweetheart, Charlie lost Susie's present. Would you mind looking for it tonight? Why do I have to look for it? Why can't he look for it? Wouldn't he remember where he last put it? As you hold it closer, you're surprised to find the gift's actually an engraved lighter for Chippy. She claims the next name's affectionate, but Charlie still scowls every time she says it. You're not sure Sam would approve. A lighter. The accompanying note from Susie explains, Urkistan has a long tradition of glorifying the art of starting fires. Thought you'd like it. Don't do anything stupid. Suze. Hopefully it's just a souvenir, not a new pastime he picked up, or about to pick up. It's nice that she thought of him. You say don't do anything stupid, but then you give him something that he is capable of doing something stupid with. The math is not mathing here. I don't think I would ever buy anyone a lighter as a present. Oh no, it's another work day for me. I would have been perfectly fine reading dialogue all day. Day 232, the silence. Oh shit, it just put me in. Okay. Need these. Oh. Okay then.
No, it won't be alright, Kat. Pack up your weapons of optical destruction and get out.
Oh, this is broken.
I mean it, Kat.
Well, that's not my fault.
Stay where you are, Kat. Jenny? This is not Jenny's decision, Jeremy. Or yours.
8 p.m. It's movie time with the network premiere of
Oh, good.
Anything else? No one's calling. Oh wait.
Is
that the message?
And his very
No.
first guest is popular parrot.
Okay.
Sorry, Kath, you're gonna have to leave.
At 11:30, it's a double bill for popular transatlantic comedy That Nuns.
What is this again? Oh wait, that's the music system.
Team these days.
Things are better, Jeremy.
Let's see. This week break has made me any rusty.
Megan and all the team at the National Night.
Good evening. I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Dawes. Our main headlines
Wait, how do I
tonight-
shock them again?
Establishment
Our main
strikes
headlines
back.
tonight.
How do I shock them? If they climb up there. I forgot the button for it.
The sanctions, which are broad-ranging.
Of course,
Restrictions on the
pick
supply of
happy.
oil and gas, include restrictions on the supply of oil and gas, and even some medicines.
Looks like you have to change the tapes later.
We
Wait,
asked
why?
about it. How should we react?
What's wrong with them?
About the sanctions? So how do you
I
feel
actually
about the
think that
sanctions?
with advance in charge we'll be fine.
But if one of them's broken, then
Of course the rest
there's
of
nothing
them
I can do, right?
But I trust Julia and Peter. I trust Julia and
I'll just turn this
Thanks,
down.
Patrick. Fascinating stuff. Thanks, Patrick.
I'll just
Popular Prime
go
Minister
off the
Julian
visual.
Salisbury has released a reassuringly brave statement in response to the World Council's controversial announcement.
This international declaration
Are they not
is
coming up
nothing
anymore?
short of outrageous.
Because I swear there was a...
We are a democratically
Oh, shoot.
elected government
Wait.
with massive
Oh, it's the
popular
arrow
support.
keys. I
We do
forgot
not
for a second.
recognise these sanctions.
Is it
And
all?
we encourage other socially
Oh, it's also a
progressive nations of the
scroll
world
wheel?
to both
Wait, no.
resist and
Oh wait, it's
ignore
just my mouse. Okay.
Advance have struck fear into the heart of the international community
Oh shoot.
by showing that it is possible to have radical change for the betterment of the many. And whilst I wish we could improve other countries as much as we have our own, we do not rely on the help of others to thrive. This country is entirely
I did forget the controls a little bit.
We are a team, now more than ever.
Is that
And
the
this
president?
team is on your side.
I don't trust the government whenever they say that.
Thank you.
Defiant stuff. But what do you, the public, think of our government's stance?
Oh, I
Robin Thorne
choose.
found out. Hi there. I was wondering
I
if you could
choose
spend
what
a
they think.
moment
You know
to
what?
get
I'll
your
choose
thoughts on
happy
the
because why not?
government.
Honestly, I think they're doing a great job. I know the assets and world checks have made the difference for us for the cost of the little one. And people seem, happier in the main. I always said things would get better with a woman in charge.
Over to you, fellas. Global mega corporation Remington's Fist today announced that trials have successfully
I guess I
completed on
don't
their
have to worry about
groundbreaking
the
male
bears.
contraceptive product, Responsibility.
Was there not a button here to shock
The drug has
them?
been passed by the government for general release.
She's
But
happy.
the
She's
small
happy for
warns up
everything.
In rare cases, side effects could include
Wait, what do you mean by I have to
irritation,
change
enlarged
tapes later?
genitalia, and increased risk
Oh,
of
you mean
stroke.
I have
Double
to
intolerance
switch one
too.
out and then play it again? Okay, wait,
But what
I
do you,
understand
the
now.
public, think of Sophia Remington's latest
So I play A, I
Patrick?
switch it out, and at the end I play
So
A
what are your
again.
feelings on the new contraceptive pill?
I
Right.
think it's a great idea. A big step forward for equality. Sophia Remington is the best thing.
It was
that's
all
ever
in the
happened to
head.
that company.
That is true. It is all in my
A
head.
momentary lapse of reason. Commuters across the capital found themselves somewhat bemused by the latest stunt by controversial protest group Disrupt.
In a baffling start to the day, commuters found performers outside every major station, all dressed and posed.
Let's just do
identically.
happy for everything.
Whether we're
Why
supposed
not?
to be amused or intimidated is anybody's guess, Jeremy. But most commuters didn't even stop to notice.
Well, as long as it's not some grand contemporary dance, it's probably harmless.
Grand
But how do we all
contemporary
feel about
dance.
Disrupt and their eclectic tactics? Robin found out.
How do you feel about Disrupt?
Oh, well, now you're talking. Ruddy hero, showing us not to take it lying down like Iris here.
So you both feel they're a cause worth supporting?
Oh, Iris doesn't
Is
speak
that
online, but
is
we're pretty sure there's
Disrupt
still one in there, aren't we, love?
anti-government?
Wherever it is, it loves Disrupt, fighting the oiks for our freedom. And
The
what could
oiks.
possibly be wrong with that?
Do you need me
That
to
sounds
get you some help?
anti-government.
Bubbling up.
Wait.
Intrepid scientist Dr.
Wait,
David Wong,
she didn't
and Dr.
answer.
Ingrid
Was that a
Storr
yes?
Morgan
She needs help?
Walkersford today sent a
Oh my
brief
God,
look
what
at
is
the
that last
spacecraft
name?
in which they hope to finally leave Dante's taint.
With expert opinions of the plan,
She was
running
happy
the
for
gamut
everything.
from optimistically engineered to that looks like something my granddad made in his shed, it sounds like the unfortunate team are going to need all the thoughts and prayers they can get.
Is that
Should we think about the
is
escape
that
plan?
the ocean?
Brandon again.
What was that called again?
So I'd imagine that you think this is
That
a
one
great
submarine.
plan.
Oh my god.
They predicted the Ocean Gate. Was it called
It's a
Ocean Gate?
brilliant idea. I hope everyone gets behind them so that they know that we're with them. In spirit, of course. I can't actually go diving because I'm scared of the salt.
You're scared of salt. What kind of fear? Okay.
I am not a number.
So what do you season your
Applications
food with
finally
if you're
open
scared of
today
salt?
for the new advanced team membership cards, a scheme by the government to allow fast access to all the new public services being introduced daily.
The team members
Classic
are very
submarine
valuable,
incident.
but will be recognised as
Submarines
legal
are scary.
identification by all major
I want to go
organisations,
scuba
including
diving
police, banks,
because like
and vitally,
the ocean's
government
cool, but I'm also terrified
course,
because
there's no charge
pressure
there.
is
also
not
the
something
stupid-
to be fucked with.
Well, you've always been a cynic. But most importantly, what should you, the public, think about
I tried to go snorkeling once, but I couldn't do it.
Team membership cards.
Oh, yeah, fantastic. I'm applying today. I mean, why wouldn't you? What are these
Because they just like
protesters
dumped
doing? Do
us
they want to
in the
know what their
middle
names are?
of the ocean. Well, not the middle of the ocean, but pretty far deep into the, like pretty, like far away enough from the shore for me to think that it was in the middle of the ocean. And then I got too scared and I couldn't put my head under the water.
And finally
Also, the
tonight,
gear was
back of
just
the net,
really
prominent
uncomfortable.
sports personality Johnny
And I can't
Hamilton
get used to
and
wearing
his
flippers.
fiancée, Tiffany Lamour, was spotted out today doing a little shopping. for
But
what
that was probably
many
'cause it was
already
just my
calling
first time.
The greatest wedding ever.
We can only assume that Tiffany's latest show, My Teenage Secretions, has sold better than expected.
Which was really sad. I
And
was
by the looks of
very
things, the whole
disappointed
affair's
by
become
that
more
because I really
expensive
wanted
than Lil
to
C's shoe
like
collection.
I don't know
swim
what
around
it
and
is,
see the
But what
fish
should
and be able to
your
breathe in the
opinion be
water.
of this
It was like
extravagant display
something on
of
my
wealth?
bucket list and then it just went to shit.
Fantastic!
Subnautica would be a great
Wise
gateway.
words,
I've never
yeah.
played Subnautica
Later
before.
tonight, in a bit of a switcheroo, it'll be
And it's on my
Jeremy
wish
in the
list, but,
culture
like,
chair, spitting rhymes
I'm not
with
good with
popular
scary
rapper Jay
games.
Suss. And then we'll both be chatting with a familiar team of thespians set to take the nation
So
by
I don't know
storm
if I could handle it.
again.
That's all coming up on tonight's
National Nightly News.
Again? Like, I could barely handle Five Nights at Freddy's 1. I could barely handle Amnesia when I played that. And I didn't really encounter monsters that much, but it still scared me.
tonight, thankfully. Some news as we return to our main story.
Agreed that punitive and potentially illegal sanctions should be imposed upon this country. The sanctions, which come into effect immediately, aim to stop the flow of food, fuel, and even some medicines from reaching your pockets.
Where did
Tonight, we have
the
guests from across the continent
Where did the
to
Furbies
discuss
go?
this
They were
unprecedented
here for like
situation.
one day and then they just
Peter Clement
dipped.
is at his home in Lamfordshire. Are you there, Peter?
Yes, I can hear you, Jeremy. Thank you for having me.
A momentous day, Prime Minister. Are you shaken?
Oh, I don't scare that easy, I'm afraid, old son. And neither do the people of this country.
Well, joining us is Ivan Vodovich, Foreign Minister of Urkistan. Ivan, thank you for being here.
Great pleasure. You, Megan Wolf, are like strongest guard at Labour camp who wake up inside body of crazy, expensive prostitute.
Huh?
In my country, you will be worshipped as a god.
Bro.
Minister, as one of those arguing most strongly
This
for
guy's
these sanctions,
weird.
how do you feel about Avance's defiant stance?
Vance is like man who think he have big career in movies land, when actually he in dirty sanitarium, screaming at mirror and holding tiny penis in hand.
He's clearly not from Svenland, and we have like some of the cleanest mental health facilities in the continent, yeah?
Oh wait, this guy. Why does this guy look like that? He looks like Thor.
I'm sorry, we don't appear to have your surname.
It's just Björk, yeah. We don't use things like socially divisive.
Socially divisive.
Minister?
It's just Björk, yeah.
Right, Björk. Your country spoke in favour of Advance at the World Council today, but you were noticeably absent when it came to the actual vote.
Well, what a surprise. The hippies didn't show up for the fight.
Actually, that's quite racist, because if you must know, we were going to go to the
It's
whole,
quite racist.
but it's actually the Festival of Furelands here at the moment, where we honor the old generations. So, like, we all had to look our grandparents clean, yeah, whilst the vote was happening, and that's like a really
You know what?
time-consuming process.
Hippie seems like an accurate description.
Sissy man. You have this expression, sissy man. Is like man with
Flamboyant
tiny
as fuck.
penis,
I can see why they call him a hippie.
Actually, that's quite homophobic, yeah. Because
Oh, he's one of those.
Ivan, we're not back at the Grange now. Sorry, Jeremy. Ivan and I used to play golf back in my media days.
Yeah, he always win.
Nothing gives him greater pleasure than grinding people's gears. The more publicly, the better.
Peter, you're like man with tiny penis, who think he have tiny penis, but actually he discovered that. Oh,
I think we should censor this whole entire segment.
Ivan's just worried that when the rest of the world sees how
These two look flamboyant, and the Thor-looking dude is. I don't even know.
That's what these sanctions are, Megan.
Focus
They're
on the
last
game.
pathetic
I'm good,
gasp of an
Marco.
establishment in collapse.
I'm trying to
We'll
focus.
shut the gates,
Take your
Ivan,
time.
old mate.
good. He can join
Why are you mad?
actually, in Svenland, we have like serious animal welfare legislation. And like my friend Helga, she got arrested, yeah, for killing a butterfly that was hovering over her field.
What kind of world does this man live in?
Jam sandwich.
Jam
Your
sandwich.
girl called Jam Sandwich. She was a right cracker too. I wonder what became of her.
That was racist, right? That has to be.
Human
That has to be
interest,
racist.
Jeremy, the real people behind the headlines and all that. So if you're watching, Jan, give us a call.
Really?
Yeah. Let's see if we can't organise a reunion.
Crash, I'm not sure about that. I'll have to run it past Mrs. Clement first, eh?
Peter,
Who
you're
is
like
Mrs.
man
Clement?
trying to empty ashes of mistresses into oncoming vein. Soon you have tiny penis and beard full of secrets.
In Svenland,
But he's the one with
with
a beard.
all that restricted monogamy stuff here. We're kind of flawed.
Oh no.
Well, it seems that we are running out of time.
Yes, so before we go to the break...
I'm not a
briefly,
fan
if
of
you would,
poly
gentlemen,
relationships.
The people of this country facing shortages and power outages.
Possible
A
shortages
friend
in
told me
power.
that got back into
Yes, of
a
course.
toxic as
Thank
hell
you.
relationship.
Possible
Marco,
shortages and power outages. Can you summarize your
those
thoughts
people-
on this, Minister Björk?
Well,
I think they're beyond
probably
saving.
not.
Personally,
People
I don't
look
think
at
you
it
should be trying to help
seriously
him.
arguing
I don't
about
think you
outdated
can help him.
devices, concepts like
I think it's GG's for him, bro.
currency with a system of bodily fluids back in the 1970s, and that's like a really
The
hot
PP collector, for
Thank you,
real.
Minister Votovich.
Your
This guy
country
talks
is
about
like
them
man
too
who
much.
think he invented perfect trap for giant Newton hairy bear.
Oh my god, I swear it's been 3
Really,
years
he
with a lot of
just
problems with the
fell
same
in
fucking
Holding his
person.
tiny penis.
Oh
Thank you,
no.
Minister. And finally, Prime
Marco,
Minister Clement.
I think you should take a break from him.
Here, Jeremy. Don't worry, everybody. Don't be afraid. Don't even lose a wink of sleep. We knew the rest of the world would react this way, and we're ready.
I
As me
took a
old man
break
used
for
to
5
say,
months. They broke up.
you
Well,
can't
Marco,
make a
you need to take
shiny
another
eye
break.
without blocking a few toilets.
Thank you, Prime Minister.
Reassuring words there.
We'll be back.
You need another
After these
break.
messages.
Oh shoot.
1 minute back.
Hey, Peter.
Oh shoot, how do I play them? Oh, right here.
A quick 9?
Oh, right there.
Sure, front or back.
Okay.
That's what I hope
Oh,
you
I
ask
forgot the
for
button
Milton
for a
Wolf
moment.
for me.
If a ship is on
She's
fire and you're the only one for
your
bucket, you
maid.
better leave that ship. Exactly, Marco.
Well, you have to be more careful.
Even Brian says leave the
It's all
ship.
part of his long-term plan to get fired live on the news.
And my friend told me, I actually don't miss my old relationship. It was toxic and I opened my eyes, fake. Yeah, I don't know, Marco. He's done for. There's nothing you can do about that. Oh.
New government censorship. Should show up in blue.
What happens if I don't censor the blue?
Same as regular censoring. Keep an eye out for the advanced blue waveform.
What if I don't censor it though?
Are you still meant to bow to foreign royalty?
What?
Should I just like curtsy?
Hang on.
I
The Crown Prince report.
Brian's on YouTube. Brian's watching from YouTube, that's why. Marco is watching from Twitch. That would be why you can't see his chat. I have both open at the same time. Actually, I'm gonna be right back really quick. Hello, I returned. You felt like vomiting? Marco, why are you even talking to him still? Get out of there. They're trying to trap you. You're the next victim. He's not the victim. You're the victim.
It's quite alright.
Yo, just a quick one. You're not going to ask me about this.
I have returned.
10 seconds.
Because he put that get up on himself. I'm just saying.
Going in 5, 4, 3. welcome back. I'm Megan Wolf. Later, we have an exclusive first look
Okay,
at
so
theatrical
I took this
sensation
out,
everyone's going to be
and then I
talking
put
about.
this
But
in.
first,
Okay,
it's time to go
okay,
over to the culture spot with
perfect.
lovely old Jeremy
Can they fix
Donaldson,
that, please?
who's joined by a very
I don't want
special
broken
guest.
equipment.
Jeremy.
Thanks, Megan. I have the honour and privilege of being joined by hip-hop royalty. He's been called the son of the streets and the father of truth. Not sure how that works, but whatever. Let's welcome Jesus.
Hello. He looks mad sus.
Yeah, it's a real
He looks
honor
mad
to be on the
sussy.
show, the news. You know, as a kid on the streets, I used to watch you through a window of the shop. So to be here right now is crazy.
You watch the news
You
through
had
a
quite
window
the
on the
journey
streets? I don't believe
to
that.
be here today. Can you tell us about it?
Well, you know, I try not to. Well, you know, the past is the past, and I don't like to dwell on it.
I understand. You
But yeah, man, the streets is all I remember. Like, my mother donated me to a charity shop soon after I was born.
I think he
There
does
was a
like to
lady
dwell
took
on it
me
a
on.
lot, just based on
And
how
she
much
let me
she's
sleep in a pile of
yapping.
crime fiction until I taught myself how to walk.
Wait,
Wow, that's...
why are they going down? I'm on the
And she
green
died,
screens.
Like, died tragically.
Why?
Right there in my arms, man.
Oh well, I guess I do have to switch it a little bit.
Laid there next to the used homeware. And in that moment,
It's Jesus. That he kind of does remind me of him, but I don't like him.
months old.
I don't like this guy's vibe.
What a tale. What a tale. You're known for your direct and honest lyrics. Was your style informed by your troubled past?
Oh, like I said, I try not to talk about it. It's just
And then he continues to talk about it.
Of course.
But my first album is about the story.
And then
of
he has
the first
absolutely
4
no
times I
difficulty
sold
talking about it after he says he doesn't want to
Small
talk
group
about
of
it.
infants came to see me as their de facto leader. They call me Mr. Cheese Slice.
Mr. Cheese Slice.
Anyway, we were like a family.
So it would seem.
He just
Recently, you've been quite
threw the
outspoken
script out
about
the
the
window.
Yeah, fuck the government. Fuck Advance. Fuck Peter Clement.
What is it that you object to so vehemently?
Well, you know, they
What
say
happens
too much, I
if
take my
I
money and
don't
spending it, man.
blur out the blue parts and only the red parts? Lore accurate, Jesus? No, absolutely not.
Surely that's a cause close to your heart?
Yeah, nah, of course, man, very much so. I just mean, like, why do I have to pay for it, you know?
You don't. People have been rehoused on property seized from the historically wealthy. And that couldn't have been you, could it?
Look, yeah, I worked hard to be here. I built this from
So
nothing,
he's rich.
and I deserve to be rewarded for that.
Oh, he's one of those
Would
rich
you say
people.
you work
Okay,
harder than, say, a farmer?
he's one of those rich people.
I don't know. But if people are taking something from my music, choose to value it, buy it, who's to say I don't? And no one can take that away from me.
Not even to help, say, vulnerable children? Mr. Cheese Slice.
What is it you're trying to say?
I just don't understand where you've
I
placed
think-
yourself politically. I mean, is it
I don't know what I
ideological
think.
or is it tactical?
Well, it's more of a
Or
like...
maybe it's hereditary.
Hereditary,
Stop trying to tie
bro.
me up for your words, Jeremy. I let the music speak for
That has to be
itself,
racist.
and the people agree with me.
Well, that remains to be seen. But you have given me a very easy segue out of a conversation that I promise you was much more painful for me than it was for you. So here he is with his hit song.
Oh,
This is
no.
Love Knows Tears.
Oh no, I'm gonna do something a little different. It's a new single I've been working on.
Oh, so this is unapproved, is it?
Yeah, you love it.
Excellent. Don't worry, we've got a state-of-the-art censorship system.
You mean
So
me?
get out of it.
Oh
So
no.
here he is with a new song. Aren't we lucky?
No,
It's
no, we're not
Jesus.
lucky. I'm not lucky.
You're gonna pay all.
No, I'm not lucky. I'm terrified. I'm shivering in my timbers. This sounds awful.
Well, we're all different races from many different places at any given moment.
This sounds bad. I'm gonna turn it down. I don't like listening to this.
In this motherfucking nation, now we're getting sanctioned. Talking about expansion. Why does Juliet require a massive fucking mansion?
Bro. Oh my god.
And I don't need your help to achieve my fucking dreams.
How am I supposed to line it up to the beat while I'm censoring all of this?
So don't
Get that red button ready, for real. I knew it was coming as soon as he said it was unapproved.
No one ever pays me, but I won't waste a lifetime being motherfucking lazy. I may be inventive, my taste may be expensive, but why would I get out of bed with no fucking incentive? Although it's contravention of your obvious.
Okay, wait, I have the hang of it. Actually, never mind. No, I don't.
My invention, you make us the same, but we're not all the same. All our dreams.
It's nice that their drum is very like obvious, but I'm literally just mistiming it. Bruh, do you see how long these blurbs are?
So this is for the smug ones, the push and the shove ones, the folks who feel the burden of their motherfucking loved ones who had plenty like a motherfucking bed.
You'll love it, he said. I have a new single, he said. You're gonna love it. I don't love this. At least we have new viewers.
There's all sorts of people, the good and the evil. It only takes a glance to see we're not all equal.
We need to fire whoever's on the violin. It sounds like shit.
We're not all the same, all our dreams, all our schemes, all our means are not the same, and the best.
That sounds worse than my middle school band.
Cause we're only equal people when we're motherfucking slaves. Gonna take this fact, gonna stain it red, gonna slam it into Peter Clemens' motherfucking head. Cause he's fake as shit, he's got a job he's unfit for. Time to steal the castle with a motherfucking pitchfork. Get out of your seats, get your asses in the streets, set a fire in the building.
Bro, why is this guy allowed on the news? Rat on the fiddle, for real? The string sounds so bad. It's like out of tune. I don't vibe with this at all. Bro, I just had a censor for like 5 seconds straight at the end there.
Jay's us there with his new song. Thank you so much for joining us in the studio. I'm sorry. I might not agree with you, but I'd just like to offer you an apology. I've just been told that there was some kind of issue upstairs, and an attempt was made to censor
An attempt?
some of your lyrics.
What do you mean, attempt? I censored like half of it.
You and everyone at home that this was a mistake.
This is absolutely ridiculous. I cannot believe this.
It wasn't an attempt, bro. I did good on censoring.
Remaining neutral, unbiased, and independent of any outside interference. You have my word. We will never censor ideas.
So am I not supposed to censor the blue? Is it my choice?
Sorry about that. Well, thank you to
So I am supposed to censor the blue.
providing our culture spot.
I guess it affects an ending.
A couple of familiar faces about their upcoming dramatic outing. Don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
Censor all of Jesus. See, I did good. It wasn't. He said attempt to censor. It was not an attempt. I did it. I did it. I am a narc. What do you mean I'm a narc, Brian?
My father's going to hear about this.
What do you mean I'm a narc?
This is unbelievable, Megan.
I don't know what you're talking about, Jeremy.
Segment grade D. What did I get a D for? I was doing good. I contest that result. I can take a quick water break while the ad's playing.
Oh, shut up. Stop it.
Look at him.
If we could just get you in position.
Ad break, IRL. In-game and IRL.
Vividly.
And Mr. Harris, and this is Ms. Radin.
What?
Philippa, please.
You're back together again, eh? Who'd have thought it?
Perhaps a lower order demon.
Yes, it is awfully exciting, isn't it?
Right, okay then. We're going live in 10 seconds. Opening on camera
A
1.
D for drum? I didn't do bad. Why did I get a D? That's upsetting. I did so good on the censoring. Was it because I wasn't timing up the beats correctly?
Welcome back. back. And no, you're not mistaken. Sitting across from us are some very familiar faces.
You really are too kind, Megan. It was only a yogurt commercial, but I'm still proud.
I don't remember her.
Here to talk about his new show. We're
I
joined
put her
by
on a
National
commercial
Treasure,
once.
Tommy Harris, the National Theatre's Philippa Rain, and National Deficit Jeff Algebra.
It's so lovely to have you all. Tommy, would you like to tell us about the show?
You know what? I'd bloody love to. It's about.
Oh, he's a British.
And where did the idea
He's
come
British.
So, right, picture this. Their legs akimbo, mid-session, sweat is pouring out of me like an immense hog.
That's
And then
gross.
Cindy comes in. She says, Pete's on the phone.
That's Peter Clement, the Prime Minister.
Yeah, Pete's actually a really good mate of mine.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, no, he comes to the training sometimes. He's actually a pretty good goal sweeper. Anyway, so, yeah, Pete, he says, Toby, can you...
Who's
Pete's
Toby?
name's Toby, see?
Oh,
He says,
he's
"How would
Toby.
you like
Well, he's Toby to me now.
spread your
I'm British,
team
yes.
spirit and cooperation across this fractured nation? How would you like to really make a difference?
Is it just me or are his teeth really crooked?
What did he say?
Yeah, right, yeah.
So, Jeff, the question on everyone's lips is, what in God's name are you doing here?
Well,
Who's
after
he?
the success
Who are any of
my
these people?
debut work and all the people that I've touched, I knew that I had a career in theatre. Yeah? I've always been an admirer of Tommy from afar. So when my manager phoned and said that I'd been offered the gig as director, I was ecstatic. I whipped my trousers off and got straight to work.
Why did you do that?
That was unnecessary information.
With my trousers off.
That was also unnecessary.
No,
Okay.
no, I wouldn't say so. Right, Tommy, sorry, would you just give us a sense of what the show is actually about?
It's about how hard it's been for me.
Are they gonna put on a play for us too? Please don't. I've had enough for one day.
How tough it is to be me. I call it Tommy Harris. Jesus, that was hard.
Catchy. We actually have some clips of the process of the show. Would you mind telling us what's going on here?
Yeah, so the show is built around two things that are very important to me.
Why do I have a feeling I'm not gonna like the show that they're about to,
as well as
whatever they have clips of?
retellings of scenes from my life.
Fantasy retellings of scene. Oh,
Dad.
okay.
You promised you'd come to my graduation.
Yo, this guy is a boobies.
I'm sorry, son. You're an embarrassment.
But Dad, you promised you'd come to my graduation.
Back, demon! Back to the hells!
Wow. Philippa, what's it been like co-starring with Tommy Harris?
My grandma at the family reunion, for real.
Treading the boards.
What is number 2?
Regional theatres, Megan. And for once, this show really.
Oh, it's like behind the scenes. Oh, it's like background clips. Okay, that's what.
Tommy, Mr. Harris.
That's what number 2 is.
Really lets me show my tremendous range as an actor.
What happens if I just do
I've always
this?
Suffered from typecasting, forced to play the same
Oh, nope.
tired characters in every god-awful yogurt advert, or godforsaken soap opera, or god.
That is bad. Okay, won't be doing that again.
But you know, this show has really let me just go there.
Jeff, the viewers at home will be dying to know exactly.
I fucked around and found out for real.
That you bring to the show.
Oh, good question. I think these guys would agree with me when I say that it's my steady hand on the tiller, my arm round the shoulder approach that's really brought the production from strength to strength.
Absolutely right. Jeff's contributions are immeasurable. He was our rock.
Can you give us a sneak peek of anything else that might be in the show?
Yeah, all sorts, yeah.
Yep. We've got lots of exclusive first-hand experiences.
Why does it sound like they don't? That sounded like a very nervous
And
yes.
some epic fantasy retellings of Tommy's time in the underground sports board scene.
Yippee 10.
You'll never take the sacred path!
And am I right in saying this was officially commissioned by the government?
Yeah, all paid for by the taxpayer, which, you know, to be honest, was actually a lifesaver, really.
Bro, if my tax money got spent on that, I would not be happy, but
Which frankly would have been a travesty.
I mean, I already think that our tax money is being spent on a lot of useless stuff.
Goodness, and you do this every night.
That's actually pretty cool dragon, like better than a lot of the ones I've seen in plays.
And the public are footing the bill, are they?
Too bloody right they are. Between the cost of my tour bus and the dry cleaning of my ties, I'm barely scraping a profit.
I don't think you're supposed to be scraping a profit. It's
We're performing
okay.
all over the nation.
Okay.
And people can see it for absolutely free, all courtesy of Advance. Isn't that
Oh, it's
correct,
free.
Jeremy?
Yes.
Free in quotation marks. It's just, you know, it's prepaid for.
Next time we see you, no doubt, you'll have taken our jobs.
Yeah.
That's all we have time for.
He looks traumatized. Tommy looks traumatized.
When I'll be interviewing the world's most attractive horse. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. And from all of us here, have a peaceful night.
That's the ads. Let's get reset for tomorrow, please.
Hey.
Okay, I have one more segment to go through. He has seen some shit. No, for real. I got a deal. Actually, that's understandable because of the time I was switching screens a lot. What is this? Is that the answering machine? Oh wait, that's it. Oh, I'm done. Oh, I thought there was one more segment. Oops. My wealth is still the same. Guessing government good. My boss likes me. And what is that? Anti-government is bad. Okay. Day 200. $278. A sign of things to come. Shopping, something that always seemed so tedious before the sanctions, has become even more of a chore now. You managed to get almost everything you needed for the family this evening, but you have to come back tomorrow to get through the week. There's a queue to leave the car park, though it's hard to make out why in the dark. Hopefully whatever's causing it won't be long. As the final car in front of you drives off, you realize the queue is actually due to a checkpoint set up at the exit. A friendly-looking man in an advanced uniform, CCO, emblazoned in a number of places on it, approaches your car and knocks on the driver's side window. You roll it down. Good evening. Nothing to worry about. I was just wondering if I could see your team membership card, please. Weren't these cards supposed to be voluntary? I'm sorry, I don't have one. Ah, that's not a problem. We've got forms of us right here, and we're more than happy to sign you up. The man gestures to his colleague behind him, a young woman in a similar uniform. She clearly received the short end of the stick and is stuck with the paperwork. I don't want to, but I'm going pro-government this route, so I guess I might as well. He gestures for his colleague to come over, and she quickly takes down your personal information, employment history, and also that of your family. There's quite a bit more than you were expecting. The level of detail required is a little surprising too. It's not surprising when it's the fucking government. Still, a few minutes later, you're done, with the promise of your very own team membership card winging its way to you soon. Saves you having to stop in the queue next time. Yep, that's all great, thanks. Don't forget to keep an eye out for the new team lottery starting up soon. Loads of great benefits to be won. You have a nice day now. The man is all smiles as he pats the bonnet of your car and waves you off. I would really be thinking the second option, but I'm gonna choose the first option because we're already kind of pro-government. Day 290, an invitation worth ignoring. It's Saturday, one of your few days off, and you've made the most of it. But as late afternoon draws on, the invitation sits pinned to the fridge, staring accusingly at you. The Channel 1 Gala is a mandatory work event. Bozeman was very quick to tell you. Also, don't you dare be late. I don't really see what I have to lose if I skip. Like, it's not like I have anything planned, so I'll just go. Best start getting ready. You wonder if Sam will give you a lift. A drink or two might help with the enforced office socializing. Hopefully it won't be too bad. After all, you're pretty good at your job, right? I think I'm doing good enough at my job. You arrive on time, barely, at the Sauvignon, one of the oldest and grandest hotels in the capital. Fascism time? Oh boy, what did I sign myself up for? You're surprised to see a queue to get in, and quickly realize it's because people are being searched at the door by some very military-looking personnel in smart attire. While you're waiting, you can't help but notice just how very opulent the building is, possibly the fanciest place you've been to in your life. You submit to being patted down and with a sigh of relief are let into the hotel. Yeah. Yeah. I don't approve of this government, but I'm just gonna go with it. Once inside, you're directed to the grand ballroom, and following the signs, you marvel at the sheer scale of the place and the amount of armed security guards. When you finally arrive, a very severe-looking woman at the door asks for your name. What does it mean to be severe-looking? She curtly checks her list before whispering something to the waiter beside her. You've made it just in time to be seated before dinner. Please, follow Emmanuel here to your table. The waiter smiles at you and opens one of the great double doors, gesturing for you to enter. Immediately, you can see why it's called the Grand Ballroom. Pause for a second to take it all in. You feel a slight tap on your arm and Emmanuel gestures for you to follow him. He seats you at a table in the central floor area, with a decent view of the stage. Clearly, you're in Bozeman's good looks at the moment. Hi Marco! Welcome in. How are you doing? Thank you for redeeming first. Oh shoot, I accidentally skipped some dialogue. Dinner is indeed lovely, and with the help of the no doubt very expensive wine, conversation flows easily enough. I'm good. I'm glad to hear you're doing fine. How was Repo? Did you like it? Did you regret buying the game? In fact, much to your surprise, you're actually presented with an award for Best Newcomer to the Channel 1 family. Well, that was unexpected. I think I was also the only newcomer. That sounds like a participation trophy. As you walk up to collect it, you recognize the presenter as Dr. Adrian Atkinson Blimey of Incisors fame. It was totally fun and I didn't buy it. It was gifted to me twice. Oh! Oh, that's nice. Oh yeah, I remember. You said it was gifted to you. I have a really short memory. I'm glad you had fun. It looks like it's better than Lethal Company. The other person couldn't gift it, but sent me a PayPal donate to get it. Oh, so you won. You won. You profited. Hello, Vibe with Cam. Thank you for the lurk. He thanks Advance for sponsoring this year's gala, before specifically thanking Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement for being in attendance tonight. As you take to the stage, you see the frontmost central table does indeed seat the Prime Ministers, as well as Bozeman, Megan, and some other very well-to-do types that you don't recognize. Dementia? Yes. Yes, Brian, I do have... I may or may not have some dementia. That explains all the security. As you're handed the award, Dr. Atkinson Blimey asks if you'd like to say a few words. I feel like I should not do the second one if I'm pro-government. As you think Advance, applause breaks out around the room. Both Peter and Julia stand up to magnanimously accept it before saying the night's not about them, but thanks all the same. As you head back to your seat, you see Bozeman nodding at you with a satisfied smile on his flushed face. Clearly, that was the right speech. Just as you're finishing up dinner, one of the other people at your table points behind you. As you turn, you see Bozeman walking briskly past, with Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement in tow. You're pretty sure he was pointedly ignoring you. He seems to be introducing the Prime Ministers to a selection of people at different tables, better them than you. You finish off the rest of the meal, listen to the last few speeches, and then head home. All in all, it was a surprisingly nice evening. You might actually look forward to the next one, providing Bozeman invites you to that one, of course. I mean, I didn't do anything bad here. Why wouldn't he invite me? I didn't fuck up. Day 296. Oh no, back to work. Alright, this is gonna be my last shift. Wait, the timer's not starting. Okay, let's... Oh, they fixed it! Oh, I got a new one. I replaced it with a new one. Oh. Bruh, don't give me another thing to keep track of. Oh my gosh, look at the outside. It's melting. Ain't no way. We'll be going live in less than... Hey, hurry up. Hurry up. Which gauge tells me where? Oh, it's inverted? That's dumb.
Gun-toting handler.
Who, Andy?
I don't know what the fuck his name is, do I?
He's here to keep us safe from
How do I know if I'm aiming at it? This? Wait, what? Bruh.
4, 3.
Okay.
Good evening.
Just quickly put in some random ones.
Our main headlines tonight.
Oh, my phone's
Siege
gone.
mentality. The World
What is
Council
this?
today established a military blockade to enforce the unjust and punitive sanctions. Now
There's no there's no difference between these two images.
headquarters a short time ago, Prime Minister
Why am I
Julius
choosing?
Holbrooke issued a commanding response to this unprovoked escalation.
What? The power's fine.
The World Council should make no mistake.
The power's fine.
blockade
What do you
and illegal
mean?
sanctions it
I'm
seeks
so
to
confused,
enforce
and I'm
are
also
an act
scared.
of war
I don't know what's going on.
as such. Any
Is this the
incursion,
thing?
however slight, into our territory will be met with swift and deadly force. You have been warned.
Three's a crowd. It seems the celebrity
Why is it telling me
wedding
to
of the
check
decade
power?
Might have been a touch busier than expected.
The
In a
thing-
photo leaked today, it appears the union of football star Johnny Hamsleeves and his bride Tiffany
Why?
Lamore may have had a few uninvited guests. Hundreds lined the street
Oh,
to
like
celebrate
this?
with the happy couple. Eyewitnesses say
Is that- I forgot to turn one on?
as the blushing bride passed by in her carriage, shaped like a bacon sandwich, which is said to be either a protest
I need
against
help.
the media
I need
industry or
someone
a mix-up
to
of the carriage
backseat me.
In it to win it. Exciting news from Advance today with the announcement of a new monthly prize draw for all team membership card holders. Every
Yay.
month, lucky winners from across the country.
Why does
will
this guy
get
look
random
a little
receive what
disheveled?
teammates
I'll pick the
you're
fourth one.
describing as unique prizes worth more than money used to be. Take up on the scheme has been much higher than expected, and if it's lucky winners
Oh,
delight
nope.
the face,
Keep it
everything
pointed
goes
on that
right.
one.
It looks like
You're using too much power. Well, what do I turn off?
hard pill to swallow. Throngs of men take the streets in response to the release of new pharmaceutical.
What should I switch off?
responsibility. Remington's Fist's revolutionary
Let's pick the
first
happy
lost shelves
one.
earlier this month, and as a result, scores of men have been queuing around the block and around the clock ever since. Pharmacies
Sound
up
dust
and down
speakers,
the territory
VHS rack.
report that they are unable to meet the demand for the wildly popular drug, with some
These all
customers
seem
camping
important.
outside for
The ones you're not.
upwards of 72
I have
hours.
to. What happens if I just leave them on though? Like nothing's overheating right now. What happens if I just leave it as is?
To satisfy even the randiest of consumers. Leaders shipping out. The trap scientists undertaking a bold escape from Dante's taint have revealed which of their two erstwhile leaders will spearhead their journey to freedom. While throughout their career,
What's the difference between these? They both look
It
positive-ish.
seems one of them is now going to be taking a back seat. Ingrid has always been the tempered coolant to David's flagellarized
Soup.
metal. So it's
All
no
right,
surprise
I'll
that
turn
the
off
unexpected
the
challenges
VHS
the team have
rack
faced, they chose her methodical and
because
effective
I don't have
approach
ads
to
right
getting
now.
the team home safely. Critics, however, have speculated
But now it's telling me
that
to check the
her
power
strategy may be
because
delayed,
because
as
it's
her
not
name takes much longer to
on.
say.
If I don't have them all
Life
turned
during
on,
As
it
if
tells
it
me to
didn't
check the
matter
power.
enough for us on
But I see that this is in the
internal
red.
problems are growing for the government as radical activists
Now I'm
groups
confuzzled.
caused chaos in Parliament Park last night. Scuffles broke out after the protest, resulting
These
in multiple
both
arrests
seem
and
bad.
the injury of 3 community cohesion officers. Advance have yet to comment. The reckless fire will certainly be remembered by all those who have seen these striking images. As their actions escalate,
Soup.
people across the country are asking
I don't know, Brian. I don't know.
and what exactly
Look, I'll turn it off, but it's gonna tell me to check power again. So, like,
and I'll be talking to
you
some
would
people
think
with
that the game wants me to keep it
fascinating
on. See?
as well as one of the contenders in this year's Feline Football Championship.
I do see
and
that it's
a
red, but
proud owner. That's
I don't
all
like the
tonight's
check your
National
power
Night
notification popping up. Oh boy. Is that it? Oh shit. Hey. There we go. Oh. I'm sorry.
First tonight, our team of
I'm
correspondents has been
sorry, I
dispatched
was-
to every corner of the country Do you see how the people of this
Guess I have to
great
check
nation
this
of ours
periodically.
are coping with this unprecedented hot weather? First, let's go to Megan Wolf in
You know what? I'll just turn this off.
to see what the scientific community has to say. Megan, how's the weather there?
Oh my gosh, that notification's annoying.
Thank you for asking. I'm here with Dr. Anna.
I don't think it even matters because it's still overheating.
Are you enjoying the weather as much as I am?
Oh, yes, it's wonderful, isn't it? My eyelids are sweating.
And you're part of a team carrying out a
Oh,
study.
bruh.
What's causing this unbelievable heat? Is that right?
Yes, that's correct. Yes, we want to be able to reassure the public once and for all that there's absolutely nothing to worry about and that they can enjoy their sunstroke and fossil
Okay,
fuels
it's
in
good. Still, nothing's blowing up yet.
Oh, very much so. I can say without any hesitation, there's really no cause for any concern here. I've actually left my car running.
That sounds very unsafe.
Well, we take data from weather stations from all over the world, along with atmospheric samples, and we take all that and we feed it into this state-of-the-art computer, and very soon we'll be getting a high-tech readout of the results.
How soon is very soon?
Sounds very fancy. I should just say, none
It's
of
good.
this would be possible without the generous support of Remington Smith.
And she obviously has it read.
Their unrivaled investment in our future, and may I
She
just
obviously
say,
has it written on the back of her hand. Why does my fan turn off by itself? That is annoying. Okay, everything is good.
everything is
This is actually not as bad as the Furbies.
Hang on. This can't be right.
Right, but obviously you said a second ago that everything is absolutely fine, so...
Well, actually, under concern level, it just says, why, God, why?
We should be celebrating these wonderful results, I think.
What are these results for
We
again?
need to evolve gills within 40 years.
Oh.
Here it just says, shit.
Oh, is this about the heat?
It's meant to be a celebration. Can't go around looking like that.
Oh, she's desperately trying to.
Sophia Remington for
Oh, well, that didn't go well.
Everyone, we don't have long. Time is running
running out. Absolutely right. That is all we have time for.
Abandon hope and return to the forest.
There you are. Enjoy that. I'd like to thank Dr. Burns for just one opinion.
Oh shoot.
The sea will reclaim us all.
There you have it, Jeremy.
Wouldn't I mean if I'm using power to run the fan, wouldn't it just make it burn out faster? I don't know.
Here with science. Back to you.
Megan Wolf there, attempting to do some actual news.
Attempting to do some actual news. The burn.
With some of the winners of this week's team membership lottery. Robin?
Oh, it's
Thanks, Jeremy.
this guy. He
I'm
looks
here in Scritchford
like
with
a hobo.
Gary Failsafe, a janitor at the local school, and Amelia Jackhammer, an aspiring poet. Both of you were drawn
No,
at random
you stay
from
on.
those who hold team membership cards to receive this week's amazing
Oh,
prize.
brother, not
How do you
again.
feel? Filled with fervent euphoria.
Yeah, good, yeah.
And all that we had to do was fill in a quick form or two.
Wow, that sounds so convenient. But we're all dying to know, what have you won?
That's right, Robin. I've won dinner with Julius Salisbury at one of the capital's top restaurants.
I
Swanky?
I don't know if I was invited to dinner with the president, I think I would probably. Actually, I don't know if I would decline, but I would not be thrilled.
Both be over the moon.
I've written a poem about it.
So, can you tell me about the moment when you first heard the news?
She's trying to avoid the poem being read out. This guy's fanning himself.
When the headmaster came and found
It's literally a mirage going on outside. It looks like it's smoking, almost. All the stress of FNAF, but none of the horror. For real.
No, I don't like to polish them. I like to keep
This
them
is so high maintenance. I'm checking cams just like in Five Nights at Freddy's.
I don't polish turds. I write poetry.
Potato, potato. So, Gary...
That was rude.
Peter Clement's going to let me keep the contents of his downpipe.
There's no harm in asking, I suppose.
Would you like to hear one?
No, thank you. Gary...
Wow, she just keeps shutting her down.
Was it in hopes of winning the lottery, or were there other
Poor
reasons?
woman.
I like a flutter, of course, but no.
This
the boss
poor
said I had to
girl.
sign up to keep coming into school.
Very sensible.
What's wrong with this lady?
To know who we're trusting around our children.
Oh, I have an unpublished book of sonnets about children. Perhaps you'd like to hear one.
No.
Or an anthology of haikus on the death of innocence.
I'd rather hear about Gary's turd collection.
Really? I thought you might say that.
Again.
Are you all right?
Yes, it's coming.
You should just eat something.
Inspiration and it's
Oh.
delicious.
Right you are.
You know what? Now I understand why she didn't want to hear her poems. Because after seeing that, I wouldn't want to either.
Just a man who keeps multiple poos.
Hey.
This big one's my favourite. See how it's fibrous.
Bruh. That's
Would you encourage
disgusting.
other people to enter for their chance to win?
If it's colour you're looking for, take a gander at old Blue Eyes here.
Blue eyes.
The national news lost
Why did
its
she
way
say...
when it covered
You know what? This is her fault. She's the one who said she wanted to see it. That must stink. Maybe not. It still looks dried up. But still.
For today. Back to you, Jeremy.
Thanks, Robin. What a lucky pair they are. And finally in this segment, it's over to Patrick Bannon, who's gone to the smelliest town in the country to see how the unprecedented weather is affecting the locals. Patrick?
Hello there, Jeremy. Hello, yes. I'm here live in Grizzleford, which has recently voted the smelliest town in the country.
So it's
I have to
India.
say that, you
This
know,
is India.
The smell really is. I mean, it's something else.
I can hear something gurgling in the background.
You've lived here your whole life. How'd you put up with the stink?
Well, we're just all very proud of our achievement, to be honest.
Achievement.
Tell that, look at him, proud as
Bruh. Ain't no
Do
way.
you know what it's like, son? Being the second smelliest town? No, I don't. Living in the shadow of Arsenal.
Bro, they even look a little bit Indian. Please.
What, not me, that's for sure.
They're perpetuating the stereotype.
Right, the good people from Remington's Fist came in and saved the day with their factory.
You're talking, of course, about the newly built flour factory.
Flour? What is a flour factory? Do I want to know?
But as soon as
This
we
guy's-
heard about the stench, we paid them whatever they wanted to put it here.
Does the stink not affect your life in every way, Barry? I mean, perhaps if you're filling in a
This
tax
guy's
return
going
or
through it.
completing the physical act of love.
It's strong at first, but you get used to it.
Why is it turning red? I have the fan pointed at it. Calm down now, Mr. Breaker.
So, what's the sickness?
Oh, that's nothing to worry about.
Sickness?
It takes a few minutes before you develop any symptoms.
You mean, bro, they literally have like cholera going around there.
Something about the production line and how they dump carcasses directly into the water main, but I think it's probably
That is like London all over again. From back when they had the Black Death.
Well,
Okay.
the first one is asking stupid
Okay.
questions. Then folk experience a lot of inhibition.
They are going to get Darwined, is all I can see.
This stinking old tramp.
Next recording is a period of randomly bursting into song, followed immediately
You can only hope
by
they get
delusions of
Darwined. That's all I can say, really.
Hello, it's sexy Patrick Bannon, and he's wearing sexy shorts now. Oh my God, look at me. I'm like a stallion. I'm gorgeous. Why didn't you tell me? I should take my shirt
Black
off.
Death 2, no, for real. For real.
You touch me if you want.
It's gonna happen.
That will be the bout of undeserved self-confidence.
Should this...
Love the Bannon. Ew, the Bannon.
Is this...
Oh my.
Bro, soon enough they're gonna start making me censor the video content.
All that's left now are
No,
the
stay on.
hallucinations and unconsciousness.
Nana Dottie? Was that you?
Is he okay?
Why are you made out of elbows? You know I don't eat
I think he's going
opinions.
crazy. Oh, and he's gone.
Ooh, don't worry, folks. Once he wakes up, he'll be just fine. We'll just find a place to stick him where it won't matter how many times he evacuates his bowels.
Bro, that's disgusting.
Right, that's all here from Grizzleford, a town that's really making a stink.
That's not something to be proud of.
I'm Barry Lardons. Back to you, Jeremy.
Thanks, Barry.
He looks very
Well,
unimpressed
another
with
blockade
that.
being set up around our coastline as we speak. When we come back, I'll be talking to 3 members of the general public who appear to be here purely for medical reasons. Don't go away. Unless, of course, you've got something better to do. We'll be back after these messages.
This next section features a potentially controversial
No, brother.
may request some censorship if it goes too off topic. You've done a great job so far keeping everyone happy, so let's keep up the good work.
What's
And I
this?
can't do this anymore.
You say this every Friday.
I've done something.
What do you mean?
What happens if I play this?
My mic is still.
Wait, what happened? Wait, I want to play this because I'm curious. Who put this here? I know it's anti-government, but curiosity is getting the better of me.
what I'm talking about? Cat football? We should be doing an interview with the War Minister, or a report from Grentham Downs. Even the weather will be more fucking relevant than this.
Jeremy, please, just breathe. It's just something light to keep people's minds off things.
Exactly, which is wrong. People's minds should be very much on things. Christ, it's so fucking hot.
Please take your seats as quickly as you can.
I honestly agree with him. He has a very good point.
This is just 10 seconds. Get over yourself, Jeremy. Why don't you stop feeling sorry for yourself for 5 fucking 5, 4, 3.
Rebellion time? I'm gonna go pro-government this run. I'm just curious, just very curious.
Later, we'll be talking to the captain of the territory's first cat football team, Professor Pumpkin. But first, I'm joined by 3 guests with some balmy bodily behaviors.
I wonder if it'll affect my boss's rating of me.
For 9 months. Isn't that right, Miss Piercy?
Yes, that's right.
Yes. Tell us, what brought all this on?
This guy's fighting for his life. You can see it on his face. He's dying.
I was watching your show.
That's the most forced smile ever.
And it hasn't stopped since.
Fascinating stuff. Also here is Frankie Steampipe. Perhaps you could explain to us exactly what your physiological foreboil is.
I'm here to say it's high time people like me were respected.
What do you mean people like you? What are you?
Buses and we're asked politely to leave children's birthday parties. And it's disgusting.
Oh. Oh. I see.
I'm sorry, my bowels have comic timing.
And finally, I'm joined by a man who answers every question honestly, even when it isn't aimed at him. How do you cope with that, Mr. Truman?
With a combination of booze, self-hatred, and hardcore pornography.
Wait, is this the controversial guest?
Well, in that case, let's speak to Rose. Tell me, how
Is this a horror game or what? No, it's not. It's I'm basically controlling the news. And right, this run through, I am trying to be pro-government, even though I don't really like the government.
tend to believe your story?
Fuck no.
Actually, I've been surprised at how much support I've received.
And I have to make sure that like
And Frankie,
I have to like play ads. I have to play ads in game,
I was hoping that the fame would win a
just like how you guys get ads.
For people with ailments deemed broadly comical by society.
It's really high maintenance. Like I have to check the cams and stuff. It's a little bit similar to Five Nights at Freddy's.
And who's joined so far?
A bunch of fucking losers.
It's just us so far.
And how much success have you had?
Well, we've seen some real positive changes.
I don't want to toot my own horn, but it's been a runaway success.
Shit all. Not a single person come to our fun run, and all of our leaflets fell in the canal.
Huh. Well, Miss Piercy, some people are saying...
At least this guy's being honest. I actually like him the most out of the 3.
What do you think?
I don't really like the other 2.
That's absolute rubbish.
What it'd be like to have a pair of tits.
Could you? I'm sorry, it's very hot. What was I thinking?
This guy's losing it.
No.
Or a sellout cunt.
Apologies. Just a reminder that he can't help it. And hey, if this isn't live television, then what is it?
Fuckfest of propaganda masquerading as journalism.
That is exactly what it is, though.
Great! Frankie, Rose, tell us, how can the viewers get involved with your cause?
Yes, we're holding a sponsored run in Capital Park next weekend. It's called the No Smiles 13 Miles.
No, it's called the No Laugh Half. What did I say before the show?
That it was the team pulling Jeremy Donaldson strings.
No, I didn't say,
Well, we may have to end that there, unfortunately. What a harmless bit of fun.
He's definitely the controversial guest.
Talking about, we demand respect.
Yes, well, later.
You know, if you're gonna have a controversial, if you're gonna warn me about a controversial guest, how about you just don't have him?
Is that really necessary?
No, it isn't. Let go.
How about you just don't have him as a guest?
Enough! That's enough!
I never would have imagined seeing Jeremy get
Try not to piss myself.
Alex, don't you dare! Don't you fucking dare cut to the ads before I tell you to. Now, you in the broadcast centre, Bozeman's little scapegoat, you listen to me. You cut to the ads before I tell you to, and I will kill every single person in this studio.
Yo, this guy is crashing out.
I am thinking about what I'm doing. I've been thinking about it for a long time. We all should be. Christ, it's so fucking fucking hot in here. Do you remember when we used to do the real news?
Well, kind of can't. As are logged, I can't cut to them.
Football? We are on the brink of a siege, the likes of which the world hasn't seen in hundreds of years. The enemy is at the gates, and I'm stuck here talking to these three fucking idiots.
I think my hiccups have stopped.
I think it's valid. I think his concerns are very valid. Not gonna lie. I kind of side with him.
Studio. Go on, now, go! Before I change my mind. Jenny, lock the doors. Lock the doors.
Yes, Jeremy.
Now. Good. Yes. Now. Right there. You in the broadcast centre.
Yes, that's me.
Alex, you listen to me. You pay attention. Now.
Look at this.
I'm sure
The viewers are
you
at an
know
all-time
exactly
high.
what you're going to play in the commercial, but today is going to be a little bit different. Look to your right. Yes, really. Look to your right.
Oh, that. He put that there.
Into one of the machines, and when I say so, and not before, you play.
Oh, I have to play it.
You've got about 15 seconds, so I wouldn't waste any time. Now, all cameras.
What?
You won't be playing that tape. This station does
Oh, I
not
have to choose.
terrorists. I hope I've made myself clear. You seem to know what to do.
Every single thing that
Brian,
comes out of this
Brian, what should I do?
is either
What do you think?
one-sided, or for now, we're going to show the other side for a bit.
I'm going pro-government. I think I'm gonna not play it. I wanted to play it, but now that it's come to this,
Play the fucking tape. No, I don't want to hurt any of you.
he doesn't know.
If I see anything
He doesn't
wrong,
know that it's
I
not
will
playing.
hesitate to start.
From the station's perspective, you made the right call.
Will I get a
Let's set the
raise?
system for the third segment. I imagine the ratings are going to be through the roof.
I got an A+, yippee! Can I get a promotion? I don't want this job. I'll play it next run through. I thought it was optional. I mean, it is optional, but I thought it was like... I didn't think it was that important. Never mind. I'm gonna take this out then. In that case, I'll just play this. Yippee, pro-government, yippee. Pro-fascism, in-game.
What do you mean they didn't play it? Why the fuck didn't they play it? Alex, what the fuck is wrong with you? You had a chance to make a real fucking difference.
Jeremy, calm down.
You fucking calm down. How long?
Do I have to censor if it's during an ad break?
You. What's your name?
Andy.
Of course it fucking is.
Jeremy, put the gun down, please.
How long?
We're going live now.
Welcome back to what's left of the National Nightly News. Back to what's left.
Mm.
Our main story tonight. There is a fucking massive military blockade being set up around this country. We are surrounded and outgunned, as incidentally am I. Now I have asked for...
Well, I'm
all
not
the
surprised that
security doors
he's
to be locked,
surrounded.
the studio doors to be
Bro,
locked,
he's
but
dying.
security
He's going
is
to
on
be
its
killed
way.
off.
So, I doubt we'll have much time. But while there is, let's try and do the fucking news.
And he's still doing his job. What a champ.
Our first guest tonight is Jenny. She works here in production, and earlier today she told me she put forward several news stories. Older viewers will remember those, but they've all been rejected. So tell us, Jenny, what's somehow less important than Barnum and Bailey's Amazing Shit Circus and Commander Pumplenuts, the fucking cat footballer?
It's Professor Pumpkin.
Really, Jenny? There isn't much time. Come on, just one real news story.
I'm surprised they're not like kicking down the door.
Christ! You haven't even taken into public ownership yet. I mean, might as well be run from Julia fucking Salisbury's no doubt immaculate kill room.
You want to leave her alone?
And this gallant knight, in slightly shattered armor, is Andy. He's a CCO. What's that stand for, Andy?
Oh, he's the guy who
And
made
what does
me
that
sign up.
mean, Andy?
Well, we aim to strive.
No, you utter prick. I mean, what does that mean? What is a CCO? What are you?
Community.
Policeman! You're a policeman, a fucking policeman!
Yeah, that's what we used to be called.
Used to be? It was less than 2 months ago. What the
This
hell
guy's
is wrong with
spitting
you all?
facts. It's such a shame. He's gonna be killed off.
Springing to mind.
There's no way
Alright
he's
then.
surviving this.
Looks like you're in the hot seat, Andy. Exciting, eh? I mean, that's what you joined up for, wasn't it? Excitement? Is this your first hostage situation?
Yeah.
Yes. Pretty shitty you ended up being the hostage, eh? Never mind. How many people have you arrested for not carrying or having their ID cards?
Well,
Well, firstly, we don't arrest anymore. We invite for consultation. And they're not ID cards.
Don't be a bell end all your life, Andy. You know what I mean. Answer the question.
Well, it shouldn't have to be a big deal to prove who you are.
Only the guilty have something to fear.
Well, yes, actually.
How desperately naive.
Look, I'm just a police officer. CCO.
Just following orders.
Oh, come on, mate. That's not fair.
It was rhetorical.
Wait, he admitted to
Jenny
being a
Rose
policeman,
still thinks
though.
Jeremy, please stop. I'm
This is oppressive as hell.
Alex didn't even play your tape. This is pointless. It's over, Jeremy.
I was going to quit tonight. I had notes. See? There's a recording. A VHS tape. A message from Disrupt. I haven't heard it, but I know what it's trying to say, and I wanted you at home to
Hi,
hear it.
Double Terror from
So listen to
YouTube.
the other side and make up
Welcome
your own
in.
minds.
How are you?
But Alex Winston, who works in production, decided it was not for your eyes and ears.
I'm sorry,
It
Jeremy.
was not for broadcast. Maybe
Honestly, I
should
wanted
play
to
after the
see
next
it
break.
myself
Doesn't
too.
matter. Tomorrow morning it will arrive in every major news broadcaster worldwide.
Is Luffy still standing? Yes, he is. He's still acting pretty normal.
To listen to what Disrupt had to say about this unreported country. Because Disrupt and I, well, we swapped places while I wasn't looking. They're
Video
now the
being
ones
exported?
investigating,
Alright.
Looking for evidence.
I'll
trying to make the
upload
world a
it
better
as soon as
place.
you're done.
And me? I'm in this newsroom interviewing Jeff fucking Algebra. What Disrupt have to say is important. You might not agree with all of it, but you should
Not
still
for
hear it
broadcast.
and make up your own mind.
I decided the ad was not for broadcast.
A credible source. Get more objectivity out of Alan fucking
I'm
Jones.
Oh my god, are you being deliberately
Still sounds better than I ever do.
Any of you understand? There's no such thing as a credible news
He's
anymore.
oh. Did he fire?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
He's bleeding. It's in his shoulder.
First aid. Whoa.
Wait, who's Aaron?
First aid doesn't need first aid.
Is that the cameraman?
Paramedics. There'll be paramedics for the security.
He fired? I
Don't do that.
didn't think he was actually gonna fire.
Yes, but if you open the door, that's
How did you think this was going to end?
She has a point.
Why are you even here today?
I think this is gonna end in him shooting himself.
My date cancelled. I thought it'd be more fun to be here than moping around at home.
That
Be told I wanted
is
to see you.
tragic.
Being annoyed with you is it's like wearing a comfy jumper.
That's the nicest thing you've said to me.
Bro, oh my god, bro's going through it.
Right. All remaining cameras on me. In a minute, I'm going to ask Jenny to unlock the doors. Now, only Aaron, our cameraman, can get the medical attention he needs. I should imagine I'll get arrested for this. It wasn't the graceful. I had a speech. Once I was meant to be resigning with a flourish of honour. A last hurrah. I was going to wish you all one last peaceful night. I'll see that happening now.
Bro, he's gonna get the
Still, I wanna
he's
have
literally
one
gonna
last
get the
stab
death
at the news
sentence.
Before I go. You see,
I'm sorry, Jeremy, I let you down.
there's so much more we're not telling you. There's large groups of scientists, and they're testing something. Something loud and something. What was that? I didn't think it over the. Why did
Don't shoot him. Stay back, please. Mr. Donaldson,
Stand
you
back,
have
Jenny.
10 seconds to lower your weapon. If you do not comply, we will open fire.
Bro, he's dead either way.
9,
Alex, cut to the ads.
Alex, think of the consequences.
Can I see it though? Why'd they turn off the camera? I wanted to see. I feel disgusting at what I just did. I feel terrible. That is... Wow. See a man's retirement from the newsroom. You either die hero. Oh my gosh. No, yeah, he's fucked. He's dead. Alright. You're the bad guy? I can't even lie. I can't even disagree with that. Like, I can't even argue with that. That what I just did today went against, like, every single one of my moral compasses. A small bonus? Bro, that was not worth it. I should have gotten way more than a small bonus. But I'm gonna end it there. I'll play more hopefully tomorrow. That was depressing. Wow. That sucked. That was unenjoyable to have to do that. It is what it is. Alright, I will see you guys next time. Good night, Brian. Have fun with homework. I'm gonna go eat dinner. I'm uploading? Alright, I will upload your video as soon as you're done. Good night, Marco.